What's up, guys? Back with another video.
This one's gonna be a fun one.
Yes. Basically, the point of today's video is we are just kind of doing a recap now that it's 2020. Officially.
I know, officially for almost 2 hours now.
Yes. For us, anyway.
We dropped the ball on this one.
Yes. We've been very late, and obviously, as you guys have seen, it's kind of hard to make content doing what we do unless you have big old pockets.
Yeah, and it's hard around the holidays with
yes.
everybody traveling and family coming in, and you guys don't know my entire family situation. We haven't really filled them in until another video coming up.
Yep, we're still working on that. So.
It's been crazy. Just leave it at that. You'll find out. You'll know.
Yes.
But like we said, today's video is actually going to be pretty interesting. We have a list here. We're going to be going through a recap of 2019 and all the cool things we've done. And you know, we were talking about this a few days ago, maybe a week or so ago, around Christmas time actually. And we were like, dude, can you believe like how much the channel has grown in this past year and the things that we've gotten to do that we've, in all honesty, like kind of dreamed of doing. Yeah. And like, now we're doing it.
Like, who would have thought we would have been in this position?
Yeah, like, and like traveling and things like that.
Like I've always thought like I wanted to travel, but I never thought, like, for example, I never thought I would drive hours away to go get a car part or something silly like that. But it's little silly stuff like that that's
our 2019 though.
you gotta do what you can to.
Yeah. So let's dive into this list. Now, you guys might laugh at this because you guys know we're both talkers.
Yes, that's a problem.
So since we have a pretty big list here, I'm gonna set a timer on my phone. I don't know if I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'll do a timer. So I'm gonna set it for 30 seconds for each topic. That's all we have. I don't care if we're in the middle of a sentence. If the timer goes off, we're done. So this is gonna be kind of like a game show type video. But we're not gonna go into too big a detail with all this stuff. We're just gonna kind of
obviously there's videos out for all this stuff. So if you ever want to
go back on the channel.
Yes,
it's all there.
It's all there. You can listen to us yap about it for half an hour on each video.
Yeah, right.
We tried to get a little better with the recent ones. I mean, other than that last one we did, but that was a big topic.
That needed to be longer.
We left it a little longer. So.
All right. So you want me to start this off?
Sure.
All right. Timer.
Boom.
Boom. Okay. So at the beginning of 2019, the first thing we did was turned my car into a full bolt-on car. We did the intake manifold, the intake. We already had the headers on. I mean, basically the same setup as my car is right now. We did everything. So, I mean, complete full bolt-on. Eventually E85, whatever. It was an experience.
Yes, it was.
All right, so we can both kind of talk about this one.
Yes.
Spring meets. We went to a handful.
Yeah, we went to a handful. Most of them together. Some better than worse. Some better than others. There was a couple Hondas that almost smacked into us because with the Columbus
Drift Life, bro.
Drift Life and Columbus Underground, a bunch of BS like that.
Trash.
But it was definitely a good time. We didn't actually record it because it was so late. But if I ever find any clips, it was cold. If I find any clips, I'll throw some in there for the video. But another 30 seconds.
All right, so. Next up on the list, we did my seat swap when we did, if you guys remember, the brown leather to the black leather. Yes. Just regular factory seats.
From Sam was his name.
Yeah,
right?
Sam.
Which I think he actually sold the car. Sadly.
Yeah, he ended up selling the EcoBoost. I forget what he bought afterwards. I want to say a Lincoln or something maybe. I can't remember what he bought.
I don't know.
But either way, we did that. That was a big swap. That was a fun video.
A free swap, which was nice.
Free. So, there we go. Another 30 seconds. Damn, we're killing this.
We're killing this. Okay.
All right, so this one's going to be quick and easy. When we did my steering wheel, when we swapped over to the SVE steering wheel.
Gorgeous steering wheel. It makes me jealous because I don't know if I've shown it on camera, but my steering wheel is falling apart. Do not buy an Alcantara steering wheel for an S5 or really any car if you are a mechanic, because your hands, no matter how clean you think they are, they will destroy your wheel. So, just don't do that. Just save the world. Just don't do it.
Exactly. But I mean, that was a fun video. It was a cool install. Sure. It was something totally new.
Yep.
Boom.
Oh.
I don't want 24 hours.
Okay, there we go.
That's a long time.
That's a long video, bud.
Okay.
Thunderbird. I finally introduced you guys to the Thunderbird, and it, like I said in the video, I had it for a very long time. I just really wanted, because if I don't work on it, it's never gonna get done, type of thing. And I'd like to drive it, you know, sometime. So
that'd be nice.
As you guys have seen, there's been some more videos with it, but yeah, you guys better look forward to it.
Stay tuned on that one.
It's gonna be crazy.
Shit's about to pop off.
Yeah. Another
time. Damn it.
Quit touching that. No, because it doesn't
trying.
really affect anything.
Alright, what do we got up next? Alright, so the Barton shifter, when we put that in my car. Now, funny story about that. Great shifter, we put the flat stick in, and I ended up swapping out to the regular Barton. I missed the pull-up collar. Nothing against the flat stick. I just really liked the cleanness look of the reverse pull-up. Not a big fan of flat sticks in the S550s, you know? And
note to self, if you have issues with reverse not going in properly, just flip it around.
Yeah, on the flat stick. What else we got? So this one was actually a fun video.
This video blew up out of nowhere, which confused all of us.
Yeah.
Like, right now it's sitting at, like...
1,300 or something, 1,400. When we did the wing on my car with the MMD V series, to this day, I still love that wing, and I'm so glad I bought it.
Can't go wrong with a ducktail, bud.
Yeah.
They just look good.
Everybody seems to love it. I love it. That was a fun video.
You guys seem to love it since we got so many.
That was a pain in the ass to install,
yes, it was.
But it was worth it. Wait, can I just do that? Nope.
No, apparently not.
What else? Okay, so this was another fun one. This one was kind of a slightly emotional video because, you know, it was such a big thing. When we did the wheel reveal.
Yes.
And I finally got those aftermarket
wheels. Those wheels
on.
were sitting back there behind us for the longest.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of like my situation right now, but we're keeping that on hush because I still don't want to spend money.
They were sitting around for months.
Yes.
And we finally got them put on with those big fat meats in the back.
Yeah.
That was a cool video. I mean, it totally changed the look of the car.
Oh yeah, totally.
100%.
Any set of wheels and tire setup will change the look of a car. It's great. I love
Oh
it.
yeah.
And
all right, this one's all you.
Up next was my McLeod clutch, my RST or RXT, one of the two.
RST.
RST, that's what it is? Okay. An 800 horsepower twin disc clutch. I had to replace it because I destroyed mine at the track the previous year. But it woke the car up. I've seen a lot of you guys. I think it's up to 900 views now, which is kind of surprising for just an in-car, like just vlog style video. And I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I appreciate all the questions. I'm happy to answer anything. But yeah.
Oh,
that was like perfect timing.
I know. Okay, so this is you.
And this was the update for the car because basically we built his car kind of mimicking, but not exactly, with my car. It's crazy to think that time flies that much, but it's
this year has been a breeze. Yeah, this whole year has been a breeze.
It's crazy. I don't understand it, but another 30.
We're doing good. All right, so this one was a fun video. Surprise. Bye-bye to the 410s. Should I give him another second gear rips?
Well, is that even a question, brother? Oh, baby! Do it for Dale! Woo! God damn!
That was a fun video because it was still dramatic for us because we didn't really think that it was happening.
It was dramatic for my ass because I had to do all the work.
Hey, hurtful. But nobody was expecting that.
Yeah.
I really don't think anybody was expecting that. There were a few people who guessed it, just because we kind of dropped subtle hints, but most people were not expecting something that big to happen.
Yeah.
You know? So that was a fun video to shoot. Let's see, what do we got up next?
Yeah, this one was a lot of fun for me because my dad has always given me shit constantly. He's like, you never let me drive your car, blah blah blah, and I was just like, yeah, I don't want your. You haven't driven stick in a while, but you don't necessarily forget how to drive stick. But at the same time, I don't want you messing my shit up.
Right.
But he completely ripped this thing. Like he was power shifting it. Hell yeah! What? Whoopsie. Like he never even stopped driving stick. What the shit? That was awesome. and an MT-82 car, which is not smart, but he didn't break anything and he killed it, and it was actually a lot of fun. Plus, it was on slicks at the time, so it kind of scared him too at the same time. But even he said he was surprised about the kind of power it made for what it was, and he's like, "Wow, this is actually really fast." But yeah,
let's see.
Definitely a fun video.
I'm actually gonna throw one in here. We didn't make a video on this. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about here in a minute. It kind of ties in with that. So this summer, we didn't make a video on it, but my grandpa drove my Mustang.
Which is iconic.
Yeah. Paps.
Which you guys will realize once we make the video about it. But.
Yeah. 82 years old, I believe. Stage 4 cancer. Could hardly even walk without his cane or walker or somebody to balance him. And he drove my car. Hasn't driven stick since he was
Was that
like,
when it was Whipple charged?
No, that was before the Whipple, but I can't remember what gear set it had. But like I said, we'll talk more about that one
in the video coming in
a future video. But that was something that's just like Nick said. That's iconic.
Yes.
That's a memory that'll last forever.
And the next one, Fat Man's Invasion.
Yeah, that was fun.
It was definitely a lot of fun. We went out, where was it, Cleveland?
Yeah, up at Cleveland.
We hung out with your buddy.
Thompson something Raceway. We hung out with my buddy AJ. That was a fun event.
He was into videos. He was super cool, and that was just an awesome experience.
We're definitely going to go again this year.
Especially with like Pops and everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, that was crazy.
That was a good time. We definitely are going to go again this year. I mean, it's not a super huge event, but it is. You know what I mean? It's weird. It's like an underground event type.
Yeah.
It's cool, though.
That, yeah.
If you guys are in the area, though, come out to it this year. We'll be there.
Stay tuned on the Instagrams because we always post stuff on there.
Yes, we do.
We're going to certain places.
And I'll have Nick put it right here in this magical box I drew. Follow us on Instagram at Planet Stang Official. And we will post everything on there. We'll also post it on our personal Instagrams, but that's our main page that we update
post
people.
Most of everything, yeah.
So be sure to subscribe and follow and all that fun jazz, jazz hands.
And shortly after that was when, like I said, the 50,000 mile review of my car. At that point, I owned a car for maybe a little over 2 years, but I wanted to go further in depth with this. Because basically, I just want to talk about just what it's like, owning a car like that, and it has a higher amount of mileage, and it's still cooking the tires off, doesn't give a shit.
They don't give a shit. They're having fun.
That's what I love about Coyotes, man. You can't beat it.
Nope.
You just can't. I may be a little bit of bias, but whatever.
That was perfect. Ooh, okay. Ooh. This one was awesome. When we did the blower reveal.
Yes, we kind of just want to drop it out of nowhere and just kind of freak everybody out. We didn't put like any videos installing it, doing any that. We wanted to save that for later. We just wanted to boom, this thing's got a giant blower on it now.
That was a fun video. So I don't think anybody understands how much prep and how much planning went into that video.
Tell me.
The weather that week was pouring down rain. It was shitty. Remember that?
Yes.
It was terrible. And we happened to get it right on that day.
Yeah.
It was perfect.
We got lucky.
Let's see, what else we got next? Okay, so this one's pretty easy. So then all the supercharger install videos, those were, I mean, that was a good time.
Yes.
Even though it was...
I mean, it was stressful from the beginning, because I remember telling him, like, why can't we just pay someone to do it? I don't want to do it. It's a lot of work. I was just, like, trying to psych myself out so I wouldn't do it. And then once we got into it, I was like, this is seriously easy. Why was I even complaining?
Yeah, and you know, we had
Plus, it's a lot of fun. Yeah.
We had a good time out in the garage. I mean, we probably had 14, 16 working hours in. Yeah. Half the time... We probably could have cut that in half if we weren't bullshitting.
Oh yeah, that's the problem.
But it was definitely a good bonding thing. It was fun.
Yeah.
Let's see. What do we? Okay, this one's a good one too. So the PMAS video. It's more than just a cold air intake.
The first one.
The first one. So that one was fun. That was like an eye-opening experience. Yeah. To say the least.
In multiple ways. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was definitely big for us because we were like, holy crap, this is gonna be a thing. Like it really
was
helped
huge
us
for
out.
us.
and we were freaking out, and it was just cool to go and see, just be let into a company.
We were like totally starstruck in the video. I
we
mean,
were.
it's not like we met somebody famous, but we didn't even know what to say because of the opportunity. We were like, we're like, what? Like, what's going on, man? It's like, is this real life? Oh, wait. All right, what do we got up next? Okay, this one's cool too. So this one was this is one of the ones we were talking about with traveling. We drove, I forget how many hours it was. It was like 9 hours, 9.5, 10, from Ohio to Missouri to swap the factory black leather seats that I had already swapped for free, and we swapped them for Recaros for free, minus the trip. But that was fun. We got to get out for a while. We stayed the night in the hotel.
Got to see some cool, weird
Pakistan.
people walking around the parking lot in the hotel, just creeping us out.
Even though we drove to Missouri, we stayed in a hotel in Pakistan. I don't know how that happens. That was a great time.
Yeah.
No free breakfast.
But hey, you can't.
Bitches.
You can't.
I'm not salty.
Oh my god.
All right, so next up we got the first drive with the
Whipple.
Now, as you guys know, it wasn't really the first drive.
Technically the first drive, but
technically it was.
Yeah.
That was a fun video. I think a lot of people
enjoyed it, especially from the Instagram standpoint of things. A lot of people are like, holy crap, that's crazy. And then back to back to back, people are like, we need pulls, we need pulls, we need pulls.
First hit.
Holy shit!
Oh, fuck.
Woo!
Holy
Oh my god! That's shortly, or actually it might have been before. I can't remember when we got the GoPro and got my camera. But people just constantly were like, we need videos, we need to see these pulls, man.
I know, and little side note here, I know we're going off our 30 seconds, but I did so many polls there because so many people wanted videos that in one of the recent videos, we think that somebody called the cops on us, and there were like cops all over in that area.
Because the issue is we go to the same place every time.
Because where I live, I mean, where you live's a little bit different, but where I live, there's not a whole lot of places you can go and do that stuff. You're either limited to a handful of country roads or the main highway. And I would rather take my chances on the country road. Yeah. Because on the highway, you're getting pulled over by a state trooper.
Yeah.
And they don't fuck around.
No, they don't.
So, yeah, no thanks. What do we got up next? The diffuser install.
Yes, that diffuser's so gorgeous. That's what makes me so jelly, because I have a base model car and I can't do little quirky things like that.
That was fun. It was
it
was
really
nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Cutting off that piece with the Dremel. Getting all the black plastic melted all over my body and all over my face. That was a fun video. I'm happy with it. Yeah. You know, I'm so glad I
definitely
did that.
changed the rear end for sure.
Oh god, yeah, made that ass. Okay, this is another rear end change.
Yes,
the Euro tail lights,
which I'm super jelly of. I might just steal them.
It's not quite as like now. Shit's about to go. Yes. Because everybody's on a Euro taillight kick. And I had mine ordered before the kick really popped off. So, I mean, it was kind of like on the uphill climb, but it wasn't like way up here.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I got my Euro taillights, we went to Mustang Week and like everybody had Euro taillights. I was like, man. But I still love them. I'm glad I got them. And it was an easy install because I got the ones that didn't require you to wire into the light. Thank God. Mustang Week.
For me, this is my first year, even though Hurricane Dorian destroyed our
we still made our own fun, though.
Yeah, it was still a good time. I'm definitely looking forward for this year. Hopefully no hurricane.
This year is going to be insane.
But
insane.
It was I'm already looking forward to it, but it was definitely a lot of fun regardless. We got to meet I mean, you met him before, but we got to meet JD, made some videos with him.
Wicked Witch of the East, bro.
Hold on! This is my favorite. Hold on! Her sister was a witch, right? And what was her sister? A princess! The Wicked Witch of the East, bro!
I'm gonna stab him.
You're gonna look at me and you're gonna tell me that I'm wrong? Am I wrong?
It's my favorite
she
movie.
wore a crown and she came down in a bubble, dog!
I'm not fighting with you.
Grow up,
I'm not fighting with you.
Oh my god, that's great.
I'm a clown. What can I
clearly.
say? Oh,
buddy.
Project Blue Balls, man. Project Blue
The
Balls.
daily driver from the man himself, the myth, the legend that says all Hondas are. Then I was like, dude, they're good cars.
Here's what I say about Honda. They're gay.
As I own a light blue one.
Yeah, remember that video though? I'm gay.
Yeah.
But I love the car. It's kind of misleading though because it's not really a project car.
No.
But it fits. It's funny. You know, I mean, we can't just call it Blue Balls.
Yeah.
You know, we got to have something thrown in. And we still did.
Literally, it was just the name I came up with off the spot, and he was like, "That's hilarious." That's the name.
It just stuck. Okay, this is another one. So CarLock was a company that sponsored my car. So doing a lot of the stuff with that video and the other videos with CarLock stuff, it was actually, wasn't it really cool to see like what all it could do?
Oh yeah, it's definitely a cool like little software you can just plug into your car and call it done.
I mean, car security controlled by an app, like the video said. I mean, it's insane. I've had it alert me when we had a really bad windstorm when my car was parked outside. It detected the wind vibration and set off my alarm on my phone and told me. So that's really cool that like the smallest little thing sets it off. Let's see. Oh, this one's you.
Yes, this is for the Thunderbird engine stuff. Finding cigarettes in an engine is never good. Finding things in your engine that aren't supposed to be in there in general are never good.
Anything other than like
who would
oil.
think like how do you find cigarettes in your engine? I don't know.
Let's both do what we were thinking. Ready? Face palm.
Yeah, but
I'm not actually going to hit my face because I've fallen for that before. And
as of now, I'm still trying to get it figured out to who I'm going to take it to get it built, or at least get it the rotational assembly figured out. But it's just a matter of time before I do.
It'll happen.
It'll happen.
It all takes time. Good things take time.
Yes.
Don't rush the good shit. However you want to word it.
And then.
This was one of the creams of the crop.
This was just a random idea we had, and I was like, screw it. Let's do it.
This was a fun video. I had an idea once we put the Whipple on. Hey, Nick, why don't we throw your radials on my car so we can actually feel the power without it just spinning on my street tires? So we did it.
Yeah. It was always in the back of my mind because I was like, he thinks his car is fast now. Like,
wait.
Can you imagine just hooking and just not breaking loose?
Insert clip of Nick's face when I did that second gear rip on the radials right here. My face lit up like a Christmas tree. I was like, autistic screech. You know, I was like a kid in a candy store. That was a good time.
Yes.
That was a fun video. That was probably. I don't really know if that was one of my favorites. We'll go through that here in a minute. But that was a great video. Now, this last one, we don't have written down, but I know I'm going to touch on it. The Termy swap.
Yes. Yes, we know. It was slightly clickbaity kind of issue.
But if you guys stuck around and heard what that thing sounded like...
It sounds like a Termy.
It sounds exactly like a Termy. Now, the camera, we noticed the camera didn't pick it up as good as what you'd pick it up in person, but it screams like a Termy.
You can hear it in the video regardless. It still screams.
It blew our minds.
Yes.
I mean, as you could tell by Nick's,
you could hear me just like laugh, screaming.
Thing. Yeah, that was that was a good time. So, on the spot, out of all these things, what was your favorite thing we did this year? Actually, top 3.
For me, definitely within the top 3 is definitely letting my dad drive it because I was kicking myself for the longest time not letting him drive it.
Okay.
2, definitely putting the radials on it.
Yeah, that was a good one.
And probably Fat Man's Invasion because that was really fun. I'm not gonna lie.
That was really good. Okay, this is going to be tricky for me because a lot of these were really cool experiences and things like that. Now, I know we didn't make a video on it, but like I said, we'll go into detail later, but definitely letting Paps drive the Mustang.
Oh, yeah,
that
for sure.
That's definitely one of my most memorable things of 2019. The radials was really fun, but I'm gonna go with doing the PMAS. I think that was
Yeah, you can't beat that wine.
that,
You really
that
can't.
was a very unique experience. And I'm combining both videos of the PMAS of putting it on and
Oh yeah, definitely a unique experience. Yeah.
you know, all of that combined. And then I honestly would have to say my next favorite thing, even though, like I said, it's so hard to narrow this down to 3 things, I would have to say, I'd have to say the blower reveal.
That was pretty big.
That was absolutely insane. And I still can't wrap my mind around it.
Yeah.
Every time I go over to the garage and see that car sitting there, I haven't told you this, but most of the time I go over there, and even if I'm not going over there for the car, I'll go out there and I'll pop the hood and look under it and be like, okay, yeah, it's still there, like, because I still can't believe it, you know. So that one was huge. But just looking at this list, and I know we're missing things, you know.
Yeah.
It's hard to remember everything.
We're just trying to get
a
a general recap.
But
But
2019 was a huge year, man.
like I said, or like we both said, it definitely was the year where our channel started to somewhat go somewhere. I mean, we probably...
Shout out to, right here, JD.
Yes. JD Joy Biscuits.
Yeah.
Slim Shady.
You the man, JD. We're definitely, you're going to see some more videos with
Yes.
him at Mustang Week. We may even get together before then. Who knows? We want to, and I know he wants to, but it's kind of a far drive. But
Yeah.
JD, you got the RV, though. You know, we got some
Yes.
fun stuff here.
But we can't thank him enough. We really can't. Like,
yeah, he's a cool dude.
I knew him for 5 seconds, and he's like, okay, well, let's shout you out on my video, on
Yeah.
my vlog. And we're like,
Yeah.
okay.
and that's what I told you. You know, he's
And
a
literally
really
like the
humble
drive
dude.
home, or not the drive home, but the drive back to the place we were staying at Mustang Week, literally was not even 5 minutes away. Like it was, we could like walk there. It was so close.
Oh yeah.
And by the time we got there, our phones are blowing up.
Oh yeah. I remember that now. That was insane.
It's
but
crazy.
you know, he's a great dude. He's really helped us out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's sat down and talked with us and kind of gave us tips and things like that. We can't.
And it's
you
nice
know,
hearing stuff like that from someone that's
who knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
You know,
they've been doing it for a couple of years, and we can kind of take that information
Yeah.
and run with it. So.
it's a great thing, especially
Mm-hmm.
you know, when you got somebody like Nick here, and then you got somebody like me who's a total fucking clown. I need all the advice I can get.
Yeah.
But people love me because I'm a clown. And no, I'm not like John Gacy or whatever the hell his name was. I'm not a killer clown. I'm a funny clown. I do stupid stuff and people laugh. That's all.
That's all.
If you saw what's on the table in front of us, you might think differently. But
Yeah.
you don't need to see that.
But you'll see that soon to come.
America shit.
Yes.
But either way, I think 2019 was a very successful year. Looking back on everything, and then even looking back at some of the stuff from 2018 when we first like started getting together doing this
Yeah, that's
stuff.
what I was saying. Like when we first started getting together in 2018, we were probably stuck at like probably 40 subscribers for like 6 months straight.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Like even though I say only, we only have around 250 or so subscribers, but that is a huge difference compared to the 40 we had when we
Yeah.
started, and it was just taking forever and ever. But now it seems like you guys are actually enjoying the stuff we're
And-
making, which we love.
we can't thank you guys enough.
The comments, we love them.
Yeah, keep them coming. Tell us what you guys want to see. If there's something you don't like, I mean, try not to be a complete asshole, but we think it's funny sometimes.
Yeah.
So I mean, kind of let out a little bit of assholiness.
Like,
tell
recently,
us, you know?
that guy, he was like, nice vape, bro, in
Yeah,
the video.
yeah, like
and
that-
then
that's funny.
I responded, I was like, I'm dead, and then he subbed.
Yeah,
And I was like, I think that's perfect. Like,
Yeah,
I love that we can just screw around and people love it.
Exactly.
But-
That's what's fun to us.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, you're going to get hate every once in a while.
Yeah.
We try not to acknowledge the haters, or if we do, we'll just kind of be cool, but put
Laugh
them in
it
their
off,
place,
it's
you
no
know,
big.
if we have to. But we appreciate everyone, even the haters, because, you know, ultimately it's just fuel for what's to come.
Yep.
Can't start a fire without some sort of fuel,
But
you know?
definitely look forward to what's coming, and now 2020.
This is our year.
Like we say, big things are coming. We mean it.
Yeah.
Last year was kind of his build, and this year I'm kind of working on some stuff. If you saw my Instagram, like I said, I'm working on some stuff. 2019 was crazy for me in all sorts of ways.
Yeah.
And 2020 is going to be even better. So.
And we'll insert a sneak peek clip here in a minute. But I like that little devious fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah, see? Yeah. But there's going to be some other things coming to the channel. And we're just going to leave it at that.
Yeah.
We'll leave you guys on a cliffhanger.
Yep.
So, thank you guys once again for a fantastic 2019.
Yep.
And Happy New Year. And we look forward to seeing you guys in 2020.
Yep. See you guys in the next video. Peace.
Teardrops on the floor.
Gun shit.